You Lord, oh Lord, you Lord, for Sunday. You Lord, oh Lord, you Lord, for Sunday. You Lord, oh Lord, you Lord, for Sunday. You Lord, oh Lord, you Lord, for Sunday.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to be doing a reading on the hearing with BK about Ann Taylor's basically saying that that BK doesn't have to pay the families any money because they were given GoFundMe's. And the only thing that he's really liable to pay has to do with the urns and the funerals. And they had a hearing this last Wednesday. And basically that Bill Thomas made a mistake, basically asking for, how I say it, being reimbursed for travel. I'm telling you, I could hear Mr. Gonzalez screaming like, you're a dumb idiot. And I don't know, Bill Thomas is a very interesting lawyer. He seems like he's kind of struggling. A little bit. And so anyway, the judge basically heard the arguments and that BK's lawyers feel that he should not have to pay any more money and that he should live his own life. And even though he admitted to these crimes, that he shouldn't be responsible paying any money to the families, just a funeral, and that he gets to live his life in prison. And the judge basically said, asking for more money, is that breaking anything with a plea deal? And they said no, that he doesn't have the funds and that he shouldn't have to pay for it. He's miserable in prison, poor baby. My heart just breaks for him. And so what my question is today is, will Brian be responsible for, how is a judge going to rule? Is he going to be responsible for paying, there's a word, allegations, I believe it's called, allegations. Please be kind to me. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a reader. Doing my best here, reading the energy. So as you can see, I have some dice here. What we're going to do, if you saw me explain to you what was happening with this case, what my question is, how will the judge rule? That's my curiosity. How will the judge rule on this situation? Will BK be liable to pay the family's allegation, I believe it's called? Or does he just have to pay for the funeral, the urns, even though he admitted to the crime? So I have some dice here. This is my true crime deck. I'm going to roll. So I'm going to count. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the word card jealousy. So I think the reason why this is even coming up in court is there is jealousy. Brian and his lawyers are envious of the families. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's thinking about this while he's in prison. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a narrative. He's playing his tune. What do we expect anymore from Brian? No. How is the judge going to rule? 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. The judge sees this as its own case, his own situation. The judge almost feels like only in this case this would happen. And he's really trying to isolate the drama, just really looking at the case law. You know, not trying to get into how bad the crime was, Brian's situation, just really just trying to isolate this and really kind of look at this alone without having all the strings attached. 1 card. Huh. Look at this. Hall pass. Fail. My dog ate my homework. I feel from that card, the judge is going to not rule towards Brian, BK. It's like, blame it. It's like the GoFundMe ones was like, oh, my dog ate my homework. And you see the picture of the dog eating the homework. Oh, you know, you need to have permission, you know, to get away with this. And oops, sorry, no hall pass for you. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. The tree. Stabilize. That, you know, it's like if the judge allows him not to pay the fines towards the family, that this will be a new set of rules. And he knows this. That means that other people are going to try to negotiate out paying their debts towards the families that they take. And we need to keep things stable, keep things growing, not, you know, 1 card. BK is going to feel the fire, the heat from this. The lawyers will feel the heat from this. Bill Thomas feels the heat from this. The judge feels it. Everyone's like being burned from this case. The families are feeling the heat of this case. 3. 1, 2, 3. Everyone's putting on a good face. Six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before I flip this card over, I want to go back to this card here because of this card. Everyone's getting burned here. Everyone's trying to put on a good face. Everyone's nervous. Because there's never any win for anyone in the situation. It's not like the judge, if he rules against BK, the families really win. Or Bill Thomas really wins. It's really about everyone is being burned by touch and hurt from this case. And it's like everyone's kind of trying to put on a face here, playing the game. Herb. That when I get this card about herbs, this reminds me of healing. That everyone's getting burned from this, but when the judges makes a ruling against BK and tells them you have to pay, this is not hurting it's not going against your plea deal. You admitted to the crime. You know, this is probably going to be a small little healing for the family. Not completely. This is about BK. Will this be the last we hear about BK? 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man-made disaster. BK created this disaster. He's going down in the disaster. And even though he's going down the disaster, I hear Mayday, 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 Mayday. Even though he's going down, he's going to continue to call out for help. 4 cards. Will this be the last of hearing from BK? I like this card because it's like the universe is so big and we're just on this planet, and then he's just going to get kind of lost in the universe. Then we may hear about him calling Mayday, Mayday, but we're like, you're here. You're put away. You're where you need to be. Good luck. Have fun. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll continue to wish, trying to speak up, get his wishes. And it's like he may get his wishes, like I guess he's complaining about bananas in prison, and he may, he has 3 wishes, so this is like genie in the bottle. This is what I get from this card. Wishes. This is his first wish. He's going down in his own man-made disaster. He's calling out Mayday, Mayday. We may hear about it, but the universe is quite big. And he's just a small little individual. And I feel that This is probably the last hurrah for him. He'll probably make 3 other complaints, I would say. Court hearings. But it's like, and look at, oh my gosh, there's 8 and a 3. So it's like 3, like he has 1 wish. He has 2 more that he's going to try to get. And after that, you know, he might be moved to a different prison. He might try to do an appeal someday. And that's pretty much it. He's pretty much history. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, this reading is all in my own opinion. This is just for entertainment purposes, and I hope that everyone has a wonderful day. Bye-bye.